It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Indianapolis Colts. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. They go play action now. Marino. Throw left side complete. That's Clayton. He'll go out near midfield at the 49. And even 20 yards and a first down on the game's very first play.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Up the middle, Achane. There he goes, right side. That all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Eric Ezukama, 50 yards. And the Dolphins are on the board here first in the season opener. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Montana. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. To throw is Montana. Running with slant, and he finds Mitchell. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
On gain of 11. It's now 3rd and 11.
Here's Montana to throw. He'll try and do this himself. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Landry now on the return. And he's all the way across the 50 before he's finally pushed out of bounds. Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10. Marino sets up. Washington's got it. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Here now, 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
4 yards. And the Dolphins, 1st down. A gain of 4 yards.
Achane here, they stay on the ground. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 67 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to it as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
He's got room to roam. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Eric Ezukama. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Dolphins are off to a 13-0 first-quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Complete to Hilton. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Harrison. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
19 Tiger.
They will look to throw. Montana. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Going to try to throw for it with Montana. Going for Hilton, and it's intercepted. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A great effort there. 38 yards. And the Dolphins are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
A gain of 26 yards. That's another Colts first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now Montana. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Montana. He'll get that complete to Harrison. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Colts are able to cut into that deficit.
The Colts will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Dragon 60. 79 Broncos. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Take over.
They'll try and throw for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And now look at him go. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. But Charles, they're really stringing these possessions and scores together early. We're still in the first quarter, but if they can score again here, look out. And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A big play there. 65 yards. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the rout is on here in this first half. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Looking to put a drive together. They go play action with Montana. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop any like that one. 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Here we go, set. Bronco 80. 60.
Play action. It's Montana. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Operating out of the gun. Here's Montana. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he will go down outside inside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's second down. After the sack here, second and 11. He'll look to throw. Now he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case,
the Dolphins get there this time and they bring him down. And the defense coming through on third down, a loss of 7 to bring up fourth. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Got a man. It's Barrios complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
This offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's first and 10. Achane gets it from the gun.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
Brings up second and 11 at the 35-yard line.
Let's go now.
To throw is Marino.
This one thrown underneath to Achane.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And now it's third and 3.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 28. It was third and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards.
Now Achane on first and 10.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And he'll complete this one to Barrios. And he's parked down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. First and 10.
From down at the 12, it's first and 10. A run straight ahead with Achane.
They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Eric Ezukama on his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Dolphins continue to pull away here in this first half.
Extra point splits the uprights. And a rout is on here in this first half. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive.
Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
70. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Back to throw here.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That goes for a gain of 31.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
They'll look to throw here.
They're going right back to Pittman.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Back to throw again. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Dolphins' 5-yard line.
Play fake. Now here's Montana. Touchdown! A 5-yard touchdown. And the Colts are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead's down to 24.
37. Colts 13.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, it might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
Eric Azukama on his... to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns.
And the Dolphins have opened the lead up to 30.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is. Quality coverage that time to slow down what's been the main source of offense against them thus far. Got to find a way to slow down that ball in the air.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Shotgun. Here's Montana. To the lead side. It's caught by Mitchell. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Dragon 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Montana. He's going to air one out. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A great play there. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Colts get a bit closer. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off.
Damn, I miss you, Chester.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
It really doesn't get much easier than the last drive. One play, and they took it all the way to the house on the touchdown run.
And you know how many times we talked about that's exactly how they drew it up? Because essentially every play that's drawn up in an offensive playbook, if everyone does their job perfectly, should go for a touchdown, right? That's one that actually did. Give a little credit to those big fellows up front, too. They sprang their man for not only a big gain, but 6 points.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now it's Marino. Now he's going to step up and run. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
This ball nearly intercepted. A once-in-a-season chance for the big fella, but he couldn't corral it. 4th down, straight ahead.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And this will be taken at the 13. Pushing his way through.
Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards.
And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
18 Rattler. Chap 60 for this. Go.
To throw is Montana. Trying to lay one up deep. This is caught at the 20. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Colts are able to cut into that deficit. So the numbers are starting to pile up here early on. We have yet to reach halftime, yet that is already now 4 touchdown passes.
They'll look to throw. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive.
Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
Marino sets up. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Here's Marino. And this is going to be incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks it all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And with a 3-score deficit staring him in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. They will look to throw. Montana.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
2nd down in the yard.
Here's Marino to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Achane.
And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short. Carry for their fullback. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
Marino will throw. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. And his kick is good. And the Dolphins will add on to their lead.
So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they had the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. and it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Here we go. 60 Bison. Mustang 19.
They'll throw now on the final play. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety.
The play is a safety.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. That'll go for a gain of 7. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. Now Montana.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Viking 18.
Here's Montana to throw. Left side, that's caught by Mitchell. Possibly a good spot here to take a shot as they come out with 3 receivers to the left on 2nd and less than a yard.
At the 41-yard line.
Operating out of the gun, here's Montana. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try and pick it up in McCaffrey.
Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run, and that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they found a way to be successful with it.
He's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Jack Stoll, 29 yards. And the Colts are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
first down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
They were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead. It's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
And only a couple for him there as the tackle is made at the 42.
What an advantage having a elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. They'll run for it with Achane. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. Boy, 196 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Again, it's Achane.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. They have 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Now Marino to throw it.
Achane hit and the ball is out. But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
So potentially a big turnaround brewing to begin this 3rd quarter as this defense forces a much-needed turnover.
Yeah, this is a team starting to work in concert now, right? They went out and got a touchdown to start the 2nd half, and now they get the football right back.
And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
19 Lions. 18 Rebels. 18 Rebels. Let's go.
Now back to throw. He's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A gain there of 30 big ones. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 41. They'll set up a throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Montana. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
That is caught. And he is going to have a Colts first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of the football.
Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That ball caught by Harrison. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll look to throw again.
And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Gotta figure this is one they need here on 3rd and goal. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Now, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal?
70 Timberwolf. 19 Lion. Mustang 19. 18 Rattler.
Now this time he'll look to throw. This is caught. Touchdown Colts. From 6 yards away. And the Colts are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. So add another one into the touchdown column. What a game. That is now 6 touchdown passes for him so far in this one. And now the Colts are going to keep the offense on the field as they'll go for 2 here. They'll try and throw for it. It's caught at the 1. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And remember, this is a running back that fumbled on the previous drive, but fortunately for them, nothing came of it. And I think when that happens, sometimes coaches can lean a little more on forgive and forget. So he's right back out there and running again.
Underneath, caught by Anderson, the tight end. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 7. From midfield now, Marino. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down is Marino. Well, look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Colts are right back in this football game.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this 4th quarter deficit. Now, this series could very well determine our outcome. And that is incomplete.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get them the completion.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Montana. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
19 Warriors 70. Dragon 60. 18. Pioneer. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Shotgun. Here's Montana. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Montana. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Another important fourth-quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. He'll let this go deep for Waddle.
He's got it with the 15. And he'll be taken down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. To the right side and complete to Washington. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A great play there. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Dolphins are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth-quarter lead.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
And this offense on third down today, 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This will be 3rd and 5.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To throw is Montana.
That's another one complete to Mitchell.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Fourth quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You can have the first one for the second one to even matter.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 60 Maverick.
The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw again. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
4th down.
Dragon 60. 18 Rockford, 18, 19 tight, 19 tight. 79 Broncos.
Going to try to throw for it with Montana. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
A real chance for them to salt this game away after that turnover on downs, holding a 2-score lead in the 4th quarter.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Marino here from the gun. This one left side caught by Barrios. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 4th down.
Let's go.
They'll try and throw forward Marino. Washington's got it. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. And I am not sure, partner, there what the mindset was to go for it. I don't know.
And some teams just feel that possession is the key to everything. They just want to have the football in their hands. No matter how it goes to the other team, they just don't trust doing that. So they say, listen, go for it and try and finish it ourselves.
They will look to throw. Montana. And he is going to be taken down. They got him.
As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Now Montana.
Nice. The crossing route, and he finds Pittman.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's Montana to throw. It's caught at the 10. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly a must. It's 1st and 10.
60, bro. Tap 60.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd.
Here's 2nd down.
22-yard line.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Montana. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Gotta avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long.
Go! Purple 80. 7 Cardinal, 7 Cardinal. Check. Hurt. 18 Rattler. 18 Pioneer. Panther 11. Ready?
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
I suppose it wasn't out of the realm of possibility that we could have seen a comeback, but that touchdown should put any hopes of a comeback out of reach. It's been a really quality effort for him here in this one.
And no matter what else you think, you have to admire the initiative to finish things off their way. Don't leave anything to chance, no matter how small the odds of a comeback were. Send it home with a touchdown and get to celebrating.
And he returns this to the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week one because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to let it fly. And a flag comes out. His head is batted down and incomplete. But I think there was early contact. Let's check the call. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's first and 10.
Come on, set. Panther 60.
Operating out of the gun. Here's Montana. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Harrison. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Now second and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And he'll take this one down near the 15.
They need 2. Here's third down.
A gain of 2. Brings up third.
They go play action with Montana. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Colts have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. And now once again, they'll line up to go for 2.
The Colts will line up.
They'll look to throw. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they're always talking about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Second and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
A gain of 8 yards.
A CD, always a little extra excitement for week one, and one of our early window games here in week one on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's got to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between week 1 and week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for the Dolphins, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Colts, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.